Hi everybody. Okay, so I have been asked to do a face of makeup, which is really outside of my comfort zone, but I will do it for the sake of our team and training. So right now, yes, I have eye makeup on, so I'm cheating a little bit, plus I have no facial makeup on at all. So here are my freckles. There's 1,000 of them at least. In the summer, they join, which is very attractive. So potentially, I like to cover my freckles. It's something that I've always been a bit insecure about. So I'm going to show you how I do that pretty much. So first of all, I'm going to use our HD foundation in colour Champs-Élysées. And this is the colour that I usually use. And I'm going to use our brush. And I'm going to show you how I do it, which is actually really fast, so this video shouldn't be very long. I literally paint my face. When I do it, I literally follow across the face line, really concentrating on the areas where I have all these freckles, which is, like most people, across the nose and across the cheek line. Sorry, I'm going to pick up this compact so I can do it a bit easier. I'm banging it into it. I don't know if you can see how well that's going on right now. Super easy, and there's no real grace to it. When you're doing it yourself, it's super easy. Well, see, when you're doing it on somebody else, it's a bit harder. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It is a harder thing to do. Obviously, if you've ever done anyone's makeup before, you worry about pulling them too hard or getting it kind of everywhere or not being the right match. That's the biggest one, which if you're colour matching, you should always do it across the jawline, across here. So you'd use your brush and you'd use your HD, you use your, like I just have, I've used the back of my hand as a palette. So you'd use the back of your hand as a palette and you just swipe across here to get that colour right. And if it takes 2 or 3 tries, then it takes 2 or 3 tries. I think people would rather you get it right than get it wrong, you know? And people don't want to spend money on a product they're never going to use, which if it's the wrong colour, they won't use it. So it's worth putting in the time and effort. I potentially should have really brought my headband along with me, and it's in my bedroom, which is miles away from where I am in my house right now. So hopefully I'm not going to get this all in my hair. I might do it on the camera so I can hold it. Obviously normally I would do across my eyelid as well, but where I was being a little bit of a wimp, I haven't taken my eye makeup off. So there, I think you can see the coverage there. Hopefully you can anyway. So not as many freckles, thank goodness. Because they really are the bane of my life, and like I say, in the summer they get darker, they join together, they are not that attractive. Okay, so then other products that I use once I've done this, I then use our illuminating powder. You can see that I clearly use that a lot because there's a big hole in it. Okay, I'm just going to use one of our other brushes, and when I'm doing the illuminating powder, I'm just putting it across all the areas where you'd like the sun to kind of hit. I don't know if you can see that there. Look at that difference. That is real shimmer. Hopefully, if I do this side, you'll be able to really see it as well. Again, there's no real grace to this. It's just kind of across the cheekbone. So whether you're doing this to yourself or your customers, they're like, we're getting a real good sheen. So you know when you see celebrities and they've got that lovely glow about them and they look all dewy, and that's really fashionable here in the UK at the moment. It's that. Okay, so then I am just going to use bronzer. This is the compact I've actually been using in colour Cocoa Bronze. So I'm just using our blusher brush to use for the bronzer, and I'm going to put that underneath that. So I'm doing it where I would want to have that almost like that contoured look, you know? And then when I'm doing that, I'm just going to do it across the jawline as well. It just gives them some definition. And again, think about when you're contouring, just the size of your head. There. That's pretty much me done. That's pretty much my routine. I'll just blend it a little bit. So that's my skincare routine in the morning. So I've used our HD foundation in colour Champs, and then I've used illuminating powder in Golden, and then I've used the bronzer in Cocoa Bronze. So that one's lovely actually, if you can see that, how beautiful that is. So that's me. Skin done, and no more freckles. Thanks for watching.